are.
I've told you already.
But...
Hopes? That's odd, 'cause I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Don't fret, nobody... But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain, or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping
Wait, she heard that?
And as for this the honorary knight, otherwise, depending...
What? Do the sisters...
We can't go turning a... Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mount? If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never heard... I couldn't care what...
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example? Shaken and stirred!
Whirling... This one's well done! I will end yours. It's the last time.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized. Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are...
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first! Shaken and stirred! Diana Special!
My apologies!
Yeah! Where'd that come from?
Who are you? Why did you... Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting.
What's up with paint?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow.
You can find these holy churls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this. In the cyclical lives of such...
Hold your horses. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey!
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me? I see. Then, I've heard a bit of... I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility. Excellent. If I could procure your assist... forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin?
Whoa. You wanna start...
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular... It's like you. In the...
Well, if you're...
I beg to differ, but you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I made...
Shall we just get out of here?
It's possible. Time for a change of...
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Has a question. After the seed sprouts...
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy after awakening. Still,
No! Paimon's got a brain! But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was?
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, then...
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say, the subject of how you're able to... Firstly, do you have any extra organs? Fascinating.
What a stupid question! And another thing!
I was merely considering the possibility that... Oh, but that would mean that...
Hey! How...
In that case, given that there's clear... Firstly, let me lure a few slimes.
Huh?
Direct and clear obs... Naturally, if you require...
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare...
Evil conquering! Get out of my way! Here! Here! Disappear! Worthless! Here! Shut it! Here!
Great work. If you're injured, I have a few emergency... Excellent. Now that we know that the...
Internal flow?
It's very simple. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated
Sounds kinda...
Don't worry.
And in...
If anything unexpected occurs, Well, it's not that there aren't any... Just a warning. If an internal element... Yes, that's an It's a type of ore. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. All going to plan...
Paimons? Let's keep our eyes open.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Shut it! Useless!
This is my campsite. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research.
Hello!
Whoa.
I think the most rational direction would be to expound. Consider following this line.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregisvine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Tasty? You've got a funny look. You said you tried...
Oh, this potion chat. But if the
So you knew...
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me. Perhaps it's just... In conclusion,
Aw, Paimon
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. The good thing about people are the same when you're sick, but a peculiar person, for example, a human can't understand. To sum up, Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form?
Not bad.
You can...
Is he trying to join the... what?
But if you're interested, why...